What's up, everybody? We're getting ready in the background, so if you start filing in, one of you, whoever's watching, which would probably be Marty. I got to share this out, but we're still getting ready in the background. It is 8 o'clock. Timer hasn't started yet, so give me a chance to share this out, and we'll be good to go. Everyone's starting to file in, so give me a sec. Look for the timer. This is a good one. We're going to have fun. Lots of fun stuff.
Off the limb. It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Columbia, this is Houston, AOS, over. Houston, Columbia on the high gate, over. Roger, the EVA is progressing beautifully. They're setting up the flag now. I guess you're about the only person around that doesn't have TV coverage of the scene. That's all right, I don't mind a bit. They've got the flag up now, and you can see the stars and stripes on the Lincoln. Are you getting a TV picture now, Houston? Neil, yes, we are getting a TV picture. You're in our field of view now. I'd like to evaluate the various paces that a person can traveling on the surface. You do have to be rather careful to keep track of where your center of mass is. Sometimes it takes about 2 or 3 paces to make sure that you've got your feet underneath you.
All right, kids, what's up? We're in the background. We're getting ready. Say hi, Marty. Come on.
What's up?
Yeah, you got to talk to me a little bit, man, because it's getting really dead up in here. Everyone's kind of snoozing, and we don't want that. We want to get ready. It's the showtime. Why is everything quiet? There we go. So we're getting ready in the background. Just give us another minute. We're going to kick the timer on. That means we're officially going to start when that thing hits 0. So be on the lookout for it, because we're getting ready. We're getting ready. We got to get everybody wound up. It's time to have some fun. Wrong buttons. We're getting carried away. All right, look for the timer. All right, I queued up the timer, so that means we're officially going to start here in 5 minutes. Hey, check the chat out and see if it's working if you could. If you're in the background and you're watching, whoever it is. Even gang members, go ahead and chat something up just so we see it working. That way I can test, because usually we have a lot more people chit-chatting, and we don't really have any.
So you think you could tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a dream feel from a cold steel rail, a smile from a veil? Do you think you can tell? Did they get you to trade your heroes for gold? All eyes trees, hot air from a cool breeze. Cold comfort to change.
What up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Drone Hangar. I'm your host, along with Marty, One Man Party Marty. We're your co-hosts. Say hi, Marty.
What's up, what's up, what's up?
And welcome. It's episode 11 of the 2020 season. It's crazy out there, so we're going to keep it crazy here. This is a 21 and over establishment, so if you don't fit that requirement, you need to leave. The show is not for you. But if you do fit that requirement, please stay around and enjoy this next hour and a half to two while we sit here and entertain you down the ship of fun, don't we call it that? Is that what we call it?
What's up?
Yeah, something to that effect. We'll cue this back up because it's dead without that music. You got my back, Brian? I said just before we went live. Yeah, I said. Yeah. Speaking of which, Beehive Brian is here. Sounding the soundboard. You got that playing? Good. This is all working now. I love it. And he's wearing a mask. Hold on. Time out. What are you wearing, bro? Just so everybody can tell what you're wearing. I haven't shown even Marty yet. I got to show you first.
He's all hunched.
Are you wearing an
He's all hunched down with his mask on.
he's a construction worker, so don't freak out that he's gone out and then bought up the PPE in this area. Yeah, that's actually his stuff to work. Yeah. But he has one. If you're in construction, you actually have one of those great masks.
He must already have the virus.
I don't know. Keep it on then, son. Don't be taking it off at any time tonight. I promise you. Otherwise, we're gonna kick you in your D-dads. I promise you. But anyways, welcome everybody again back to the song. Here we go.
Do Darth Vader.
Do Darth Vader. Oh, you want the Imperial March real quick? Hold on, I got to do it. Hold on. Can you talk to them and say hi?
I'm not Vader. I just say he's your dad.
You got to speak louder.
Luke.
Get to that microphone.
Luke, I'm your father.
He can't say it. It's not working. That's not working at all. We're going to stop that right now. Anyways, let me go ahead and cue up Marty so we can get him on the screen. And I think we have it right here. Hold on. Keep it going, Marty. Hold on. Hang it. Yeah. There we go, Marty. Folks, your co-host, One Man Party Marty. We're not going to do the... Do we do the love vote to introduce the rest?
Oh, baby, yeah.
No, I teased you, but we're not going to do that.
Don't even tease me.
I know, man. I love it. But you know what the bottom line is? I don't want to dig for it. It's too deep in the files.
Whoa, getting too hot there.
No, it wasn't too hot. Hey, you're mine. You're the one that's getting ready. Oh, by the way, everybody wants to give him an applause. Man with the mask is also the man getting married soon. He's getting married soon. I don't know that you're doing that to yourself. So, I mean, some of us would say burn, but I'm doing what I need to do, which is trying to find that file, and I can't remember where I put it. So, that's where we go. So, Marty, what's up, man? What you got going on your hat? Wing Pilot.
Katie.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. Where are you going, Mrs. Bandito? Don't be running away. We're alive. We're hot.
I'm not.
We have strict policies here, gang policies, but we forgot to get her to sign that form that indicates exactly what has to happen.
What form?
I know exactly what form.
I can't read.
No, I was just scoot my chair up.
Marty says, what is a wing pilot, Katie?
This is my shout out to the best 10-year-old wing pilot in the world.
Absolutely. And her name is Katie, ready for this one? MadSkills. Hogg, H-O-G-G. We're gonna watch an interview that we taped earlier in the week. We got a hold of them. They live over in the UK, so time difference, and she's very young. Katie's 10 years old, and her father got on with us, and it was me, Marty, and Rotor, right? I think that was it. Am I missing it? I know you weren't here, and we couldn't get a hold of Belinda in time. No. So we meant to say it, and you'll see that, Belinda, when we watch it later. So we have that interview coming up, second segment or third segment of the show.
Now watch out, you wing pilot. She's coming.
Oh, yeah, that's right. She's
coming for you.
She's got skills. That's why they call her Katie Madskillz. We wanted to add FPV on that one, I think, if I don't recall. But anyways, so he's got that on his hat, which is really cool. Let me go ahead and bring in the first member of the hold on, where is it? Where'd it go? Oh, Marty. What are we gonna look at in the news, by the way, while I'm pulling this out?
Oh, you ready to do the news?
No. What are we going to it's funny. I like how he does that. I'm trying to stall while I look for the Skype. There we go. And Belinda stepped away. No, she didn't. She's right there.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, there she is right there. There she is. Hold on, let me go ahead and cue her up. Sorry, I'm trying to do everything here.
Let me put this out there.
Hold on. We're going to go ahead and
Who in the Chatty Cathy land, or who's got the cheapest gas this week?
Oh, that's a good question.
And how much did you pay for it?
And while we're sitting here, let's go ahead and get her queued up. And there we go. And there we go. One of the members of the gang, Mrs. Bandito. Let's say yay. Everyone's all happy.
Yay!
Yay! It's glad to see you. We're all glad to see you. We heard you had a little mishap today and then you went out and tried to conquer that beast, didn't you?
Thank you, Brian. I
Correct.
appreciate that.
Yes,
Belinda?
I did.
You had a little mishap with the old, which one? Which Drac version were you flying?
The nano drac with the boom.
With the booms? And you kind of went,
Yeah.
what were you doing?
Oh,
You were
with the
telling me
booms?
before when we were on rehearsal. What did you tell me? What happened?
I was trying to do a power loop and got down to the bottom of the loop, I guess, and I lost video. And instead of finish pulling up, I just kind of froze. And she went nose down into the.
Did you freeze or the
Into the air.
image freeze?
Well, the video went out. The video went snowy.
No, that's never good. It's never good. And it looked like it sounded pretty bad, but didn't look too bad, at least for the frame. I know the components kind of went bad, but didn't look too horrible,
The
right?
nose cracked just a little bit. That's about it as far as the frame went.
Well,
And then you and Harvey fixed that, right?
Yeah.
Tape and glue, baby.
Yeah, we already fixed it. It's right. Yeah, she's right here. She's all good. I flew her today.
Good. Marty, what you gonna say?
Every time I fly my wing, I freeze up every time.
What are you talking about, man? All you do is hit a button and then you just go out there and launch it.
But still,
It does it on its own. You fly a
it's just
Parrot Disco.
It's like, no, don't go away.
Oh yeah, you what? You mean you when you go on long
I'm a
range?
DJI,
Please
and the
don't
DJI control sticks are opposite, and so you get up
Oh,
there
yeah.
and you're like, you got to think about it.
You can configure that the way you want it.
So, do we tell them about the transaction went down between you two or no? Anyways, Brian inherited or gave over the disco to Marty, and Marty's been flying this Parrot Disco, I don't know, past couple months now.
I got 15 flights on it.
15 flights on it, man. Listen to him. And he's no longer a newbie wing
I gotta
pilot.
buy
He's a
it.
full-fledged wing pilot. So which goes on
I
the
need
same
to
lines.
fly mine. I haven't.
So we have another female wing pilot in the midst, Mrs. Bandito, and her name is Katie Madskills. She's laying it down. You know what she said to me? She said she sent a message when we were getting all this lined up. Do I need to race you in order to get some stickers? So she was like wanting some of this, and I laughed. I thought, that's crazy. She's already got it. She's ready to race. She's ready to roll. So it was unfortunate we didn't have you on. We wanted to have you with Belinda, but I think you were working or something to that effect. What was it, Marty?
Oh, she was precious.
I can't remember. Either way, you'll be able to see it. So maybe you can encourage her and give her some tips along the way because she's a newbie.
Yes.
She's just started out
Yes,
flying a spec,
She's
UK
hooked.
spec, right?
She's hooked too.
Yeah, she's hooked. She's all about it too.
She's all in it.
Yep. So we'll see that interview and we'll watch that. What happened? She didn't fail. What are you talking about, man? She didn't fail. She did fine. She flies a wing better than you.
My favorite part of the
Oh,
interview.
wait, I want to use that. Hold on, I want to use that. Oh, that was low blow. Oh.
That was.
Not you, Belinda. I was talking to Beehive, man with mask.
It is not my fault.
Belinda's thinking I'm talking about her. That's funny. No, I was not talking to you. Meaning
Was.
that was digging on him. I like digging on Brian.
I have not got to fly in almost 6 weeks.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's not
sucks.
good, man.
Yeah, because you're planning a wedding.
That's what happens when you get married.
Yeah, that's right. You're planning a wedding. You're
Yeah.
starting off your life and
I've
your
been
new adventure.
working my butt off, and it ain't all been the wedding either.
No, you've just been working hard.
Yeah, everybody's
no
trying
fun?
to get
Yeah,
all the
pay for
work
that.
done before the virus got bad.
Oh, so everybody's trying to cram their
Yeah.
shit.
Well, this
Just
bad
get all
now.
their rework done and all that construction
Yeah,
done.
and now it's dry.
Now it's dead.
Yeah, it's
Man,
like, oh,
it's everybody. Everybody's having a hard time right now. There's no doubt. It's stressful times. That's why I just take a couple hours to hang out with us at the Drone Hangar. We have fun. We go to destination information. We definitely get there, but we zig and zag and we go all over. But along the way, we have a lot of fun. Let's stop along reports along the way. And first one, as always, we're going to do Drone in the News here in a minute with Marty. And then we're going to do, and Rotor Ranch is going to join us here a little bit later. I don't know what's going on. I have to check the messages. He was planning on being on. We'll figure it out. And then we'll do the interview. And then after that, we'll tie everything up. Sound cool? I think it's great.
Cool.
What's saying in the chatty Cathy, if anything? I think all we got is Dave and you and Brian and Big Lou. And what is that one right there? Homemade Madness? I haven't seen that one before. What is the Coronas? What is this Corona? I think we all know what that is.
I don't know.
Sup, folks? It's Abba. What's up, Abba? So there's Dave. That's the father of Katie. She's
Homemade
skill
Madness
leveled up
has a
today.
DJ.
You say hi, Dave.
In a spec.
See, what did you say? Skill leveled up today. Oh, she leveled up, so she got better. Why is there
Good job.
Why is it saying that? What is it reading in the chatty Cathy group? I can't read that. I don't have my glasses. She's watching. Stayed up late.
Yeah.
I got it. I can't see the chats,
She's
but hello
watching?
to you all. Oh, that's Belinda.
Is she watching?
I guess she is watching. This is a
Are
little
you
late.
watching, Katie? Hi, Katie.
If she's watching, there you go. Okay, you're getting a holla
Hi,
from
Katie.
Mrs. Bandito across the pond.
Hi, Katie. Good job.
She is watching, staying up late. Well, damn, that means I'm really gonna have to like keep my swearing to minimum. That's not gonna work.
Yep.
That's not gonna work. My voice is yours. You gotta turn yours up. Some of your audio files are loud, and then some of them are not
I
loud.
know.
Yeah,
well,
that's
that's
we gotta
because
figure
we're
that one
using
out.
the same app and it does that.
I see. I got you. I got you.
Oh, yes.
All right, Marty. So let's go ahead and give you your news. We want to do news now.
News.
Oh, I gotta make sure I have the right one. Is it this one? Okay. This is the way Marty likes to do it. From the Drone Hangar. Marty in the news. Which one am I pulling up, buddy? Which one am I pulling up, man? Or are you just gonna talk first?
No. Well, I guess I can finish talking about the gas. What's everybody paying for gas this week?
All right, yeah. Start with the gas. What's everybody paying? I know what I paid today. What'd you pay?
$2.61.
You paid $2.61. What are you getting?
Diesel.
Oh, okay. That's different. So we're talking about regular unleaded gasoline. $1.81. That's pretty low. Marty, what'd you
Texas, yeah.
get out here?
So there's an app called Gas Buddy,
Yes.
and a BP station in London, Kentucky, 99 cents a gallon. For
Damn. That's
Wow.
shit. That's crazy
It's
low, man.
stolen.
regular.
That's throwing back the hands of time, man. That's like 1990,
I think
1989 prices.
We got a place for like $1.65 right up the road in Zebulon.
Yeah, the cheapest I had was I think it was $1.88 or 81, $1.81 or some shit like that. It was in the 80s.
Yeah.
It was cheap. You get, and here's what's crazy, Marty. You go on 540, you know where I'm living at. If you go on one side, it's like 10 cents more. You go across the street, across 540, on the other side, it's less. It's crazy. It's I don't know how it works, but whatever. I try. Get the cheapest. What's everybody else getting? Lou, what kind of gas prices are you getting up there in Norfolk? By the way, Big Lou in the house. Welcome him. Say hello, Big Lou. Big Lou is getting ready to head on down, move, pulling anchor, leaving port. He's heading to Texas, I think, if we recall. Anybody
Yes,
remember?
sir, he is.
He's going down to you.
Yep.
Is he going close to you, Miss Bandito? Belinda, is he going close to you?
I don't think he's coming. No. He's going Houston area, aren't you? I think. But he told me he's going to go to the BFF or BBF.
Oh, the social? Yeah.
Yeah.
Bros Beer FPV. Catch them out on
Yeah.
Facebook. They got a social. They did it last year, and they're going to do it again this year. So, yeah, we'll go to that
Yeah,
one.
you told me you might try to show up.
I might try to show up as well.
I'm holding-
I don't know. We'll see what
I
happens.
know, that's why I'm going to hold your feet to the carpet.
See if that happens due to everything going on. We'll see how that's going. How is the
Yeah.
How's the world over there in Texas, Belinda, with everything? With the virus? How's life?
Yeah. Quiet.
Everything's quiet on the street?
Very quiet.
Yeah, I've noticed that
Yeah.
too, man. And we got actually
Kinda
a video on
sad.
that, Marty. You got a video we're going to watch a little bit later. I think a lot of people have seen it. It's actually a cool video, and we'll show that one. Kind of pertains to how everything's kind of desolate now. It's kind of almost eerie in a way. It's like a
Yeah, it is.
it's like apocalyptic movie that we used to watch back in the day.
Yeah,
It's,
did I send you one about the helicopter in L.A.?
yeah, you sent me the one of the skateboarding.
Oh, yeah.
What'd you
Yeah,
say?
that one. So we'll watch that one here a little bit later.
Well,
so
why don't you go ahead and play it now since we're doing drone news?
Oh, you want to watch that one right now?
Yeah.
Okay, we can watch that one right now. Hold on, let me cue it up. So this one, I think a lot of people have seen it. It's got a lot of views already. It's almost 750,000, close, something like that. It's the skateboarding one. I'm sure they did drone shots in this at some point, I'm sure. But let me go ahead and cue it up. Takes me a minute to do it.
I actually saw a video where a News Channel 4,
Yeah.
they instead of just going to one particular location and staying, they just flew all over Los Angeles. And they said, let's go over here to Netflix. Let's go over here to where the Star Walk, the Walk of Star Walk of.
Yeah, you'll get it right in a minute.
So
The
yeah,
sidewalks
sooner or
where
later,
the
Jeopardy
stars
theme
are.
song would have been appropriate at that time.
Yeah, bro.
Anyways, this is where Marty's talking. We're watching that video, that skateboarding one.
Yeah, and then they went over to the Hollywood side, and then they were looking at trails up in the mountains that people, walk, go hiking.
That looks like The Walking Dead.
It does, man.
Yeah.
It looks bad. I mean, it does. I mean, it's a cool video, though. I mean, it's really, I don't know, interesting.
That is pretty awesome.
Miss Bandito, have you seen the video that we're referring to?
No.
Okay.
Dang, that's awesome.
So we're chilling. We're watching this right now. What's up, Abba? I see you in the background. I'm going to make sure everyone's Image is good.
That's cool.
Yeah, if you wanted to make
It is. It's really. I mean, it's
Wow.
capturing the time. It's these things don't happen
Yeah.
that often. They do happen more often. I mean,
where's everybody at?
shit happens.
Where's everybody at? At their house?
Yeah, that's when they called everybody off the streets.
They're like,
Look at the on I-5, man, where
That
that
is
place is like
insane.
usually packed to the hilt, man.
they're taking naps with their toilet paper.
Yeah. Golly.
So he's just cruising around where he normally would never be able to cruise.
There's some tumbleweed.
We were talking about that today, Rue and I, when we were talking about this very video. That's funny that Marty brought it up. Rue and I were talking, Michael Scott Rue, about
Rue.
if they were to shut everything down, and I'm like, where would you go fly? I'm like, dude, the highway. I'd be going to these overpasses,
might as well.
and it was like overpasses. Yeah,
like
the
this-
clover leaves and everything. And I'm like, he was being specific, and I'm like, yeah, that's like this. Man, I'd be flying all over that place,
Like
wouldn't
a
you?
concrete jungle.
Yeah, man, I'd be flying all over that. Belinda, that'd be awesome, wouldn't it?
It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me want to wonder.
Wonder. Who said that?
It was in.
Wait, hold on.
Lose my head.
Oh man! All right, I'm going to go back to play. Let me go back to play. Oh shit! I wasn't expecting all that, kids. That makes it real cute.
Remember,
No, I got the clearance. Clearance. I got the okay. Yeah, the
you're
okay.
in clearance?
I got the clearance.
People in the chat and that are watching have dogs.
Of course.
Some random shit.
What are you doing? What are you doing about What are you doing about walking your dog?
Oh yeah. I mean, did you send me the link to that one?
Is your dog a homebound?
What are you talking about? I got 97 acres. Screw them.
Yeah.
I
Brian's
got a
the
backyard.
exception. Yeah.
I got plenty.
My dogs
of
have me.
yard.
That's why I take him or my wife. It's cool. Look at him. He's going up this bridge. There's
Well-
nobody there, and the backdrop is the LA backdrop. It's really cool. I mean, I love skateboarding.
I can
I was
tell you
never good
this
at
much.
it, but I loved it. What?
I was driving by and saw one of the entrances into Duke Forest, the
Mhm.
little park area they have in there,
Yeah.
and there was like 20 cars parked on there, and people were just walking around like nothing was going on.
Oh, dude, it's everywhere. At least you're right. Around our county, I see everyone instead of standing,
They
which
don't
is everybody's
Wow.
outside cruising around and just kind of like it's a long extended day.
They said
I mean, we go out
80% 's
too,
gonna
but
get
we
it
stay
anyway.
way away from people. We like when we flew today, we were trying to be away from everybody. That's the beauty of our spot. But that's crazy. In the end, and they show. Oh no, not the mouse again. Marty, you got batteries on deck in case I need them. Anyways,
Hell, I got a whole
transition back
keyboard
over. There we
and
go.
mouse.
Awesome. I actually think it was a very good video. Sorry. But at the end of the video, you see them. The cars come back.
And the cars.
Yeah, the cars
Yeah,
come.
that's cool.
So, when did they do that? How did it all happen? It's still cool. I mean, it's kind of really setting the stage of what's kind of going on around here. But anywho's, I don't want to be negative here. That's not how we roll. This place is for just a couple of hours of fun where we can get away, just be goofy, and talk everything that we like, which is drones, everything FPV related, right? Pretty much it. True?
Yep.
Marty, what do you have next before we go to the first commercial?
Well, we're talking about walking our dogs, or the dogs got to go potty and whatnot. And
Yeah.
They got to pinch one off every now and then. So, what are y'all doing about walking your dogs?
What are you doing about walking your dogs?
Do you just let them out, or do you take them? I mean,
We're allowed to go outside.
Yeah, a lot of people. Well, around here we got dog parks, and
Yeah, I don't think I'd go to a dog park.
Yeah.
So here I'm watching
No, I
another
wouldn't go to a dog.
video. Let me see if I can cue it up. It's playing up right
I can
after
tell
that
you this
one.
much.
So this is a drone shot right here.
If you
And
want
this is showing downtown LA.
If you want to get
Hollywood
through
Boulevard.
the,
It's dead. I mean,
checkout
there's just like a
line.
couple cars and a couple people, and that's about it. That place is usually packed. Oh, this is by Meng's Chinese Theater.
Is that in China?
No, it's the down in
Los
it's in
Angeles.
Los Angeles. Yep.
Is it Mangs or?
Yeah, it's Meng's. Maybe I
Meng's.
can never say it right.
I thought it was Man.
Wow.
I thought it was Man's Chinese Theater.
No, I think it's Meng's Chinese Theater or something like that. I've been to it. I've been right there. Walked down the Hollywood Boulevard.
Uh-huh.
My dad used to live in LA back in the early 2000s. So I got to see all that. It's crazy. I mean, there's still people there. I mean, it's not like it was depicted in the other, but everything is shut down. But these are all drone shots. These were really interesting.
Oh, the
I haven't seen
Ferris
that.
wheel's
I
not
saw a
turning.
video where there was nobody on the sidewalk
That
or
one.
the streets, and there was a homeless guy laying on the steps in front of Jimmy Kimmel's Theater.
Yeah. Well, I think that's on the regular though. I don't think it's just because of the coronavirus. I think it's just because of everything. That place is just bad. They got
he'd be run off though, because there was like 3 step entrances into the theater, and he was laying right there in front of the door.
So it looked like that was you hooked onto a thread of videos that are just a lot of other drone videos showing what's going on around the country, I guess, because I can play it.
Well,
This one is showing DC. Oh, man, this is like, I've been DC a million times. I've been on Metro a million times. I used to live right outside DC in Northern Virginia,
Yeah, I got
where my
family
dad was
got
stationed at
out of
Pentagon.
there. They
All those
bugged out
styles.
of
There's
DC.
nobody there, dude. If that's like Pentagon City or whatnot, that place is packed for DC. I mean, it's not like New York City. But anyways, thought there were some drone shots. And the cherry blossoms. Nobody there. That's really weird. That's really weird.
Yeah.
Nobody there at the cherry blossoms. Hey, Belinda, because you're military too. Did you ever have a stint in DC? Did you ever were you stationed there or anything like that?
No. Just the West Coast.
Just West Coast. Have you ever been out there before?
Yeah.
You been to DC?
Nope.
Yeah, usually it's.
But I see cherry blossoms in Japan, though.
Yeah, so the Potomac has cherry blossoms going around, like Jefferson Memorial and all that, and towards that end, and it's really cool. It's really pretty. And usually there's a ton of people out for this. It's like the biggest time of the year to go and see all that. And there's like nobody
It looks
there.
beautiful.
There's the Vietnam Memorial, and there's like one
Memorial.
person. Yeah, and there's usually like a bunch. There's only like one. So it's pretty desolate. It's pretty dreary and sad and overcast and gloomy. So let's move
Yeah.
on. So we're going to skip that. Marty, did you have anything else before I move on?
well, yeah. There's a little puppy dog getting walked. I was leading into that.
Yeah, where is it? Before we go on this sappy road right here that I'm on. Let's get off that. What's the name of the video?
Let's be happy.
What's the name? Yep. You got to be happy. What is the name of the video so I can type it in?
I sent it to you.
You did?
Yeah.
Which one is it?
It's a dog being walked by a phantom.
You
By
didn't.
Phantom.
You didn't send me that one.
Oh,
but-
yes, I saw that.
Yeah, hold
I
on. Let
saw
me get
that.
that. I didn't see it, Marty. Let me go back to OBS
Yeah, I
and
saw
transition out of this, and that way I can privately go and do that. You sent it to me when?
I think the dog is walking the phantom.
You
Yeah.
sent me skateboard. That one I still don't. Well, yeah, now I know why. Oh, this one right here. Okay, I missed it. Sorry. Okay, let me cue that one up. This is kind of cool. Switching over to
Yeah,
OBS.
that looks like the dog is walking the phantom.
You think the dog's walking the phantom?
Yeah, the dog is walking the phantom.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
Yep.
Let me play.
I mean,
I don't know.
The good
I don't really see any tension on that
No,
damn thing.
They're doing about the same. I mean,
I don't see any tension on that line.
even if the dog is walking the phantom, the GPS is going to relay where it's at.
I would
so-
imagine that the camera is targeted on the
Oh yeah.
on him, and it's just
Yeah,
following him.
follow me.
Good point.
Yeah,
follow
follow
me.
me.
Yeah, that's what I think is happening. Is it playing again, or am
That
I
is
just missing it?
Freaking hilarious.
Loco, what's
kinda
up, Loco?
cute.
Yo, Loco, what's up, man?
Hey,
Give
it's
you an
cute
applause.
because most dogs would be tearing that drone up right about now.
So there's your lazy ass way to do things. Strap it to a Phantom, and off you go. All right, let me transition over here again. Good, that way I can cue this. It was
Stay
interesting.
home, be safe.
Stay at home, be safe. Is that what
Hey,
they were, who was
Loco.
saying that?
Stay
yeah,
home,
I was
be
giving
safe,
applause to Loco. Loco's in the
thank
house,
you,
Garland. It's martial law in California. Free roaming. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We're not going to talk about all of what's good and what's bad
Well,
and
speaking
what
of
should be
martial
happening.
law in
Uh-oh, here we go.
Chicago,
Yeah.
there was a train full of military vehicles on it, and people were like going, "Oh my God, look at that!" And it was like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of desert cami painted vehicles.
You had them here too. They delivered out here too.
You got to turn down a little. Yeah.
I think in the next week or two, we're going to see a lot of military vehicles riding around.
All right, so Marty's, I don't know, man.
I do.
Okay.
I
I
don't
believe.
Maybe in
I
California.
think this is precursor to martial law. I think it's just a.
So Marty sometimes gets caught up in the interweb land. I'm not going to lie. He knows it too. I don't know. This is where when my father was alive,
Well, there was
that
some
the benefits
comment-
that I would have, that my
Yeah.
father would be able to provide
Yeah.
us, the family, more information because he was behind the scenes, and I don't get that anymore.
Well, there were some
which sucks.
comments where they're
So,
saying
got to
everybody's
read the information
everybody's
myself.
doing good by
Yeah,
staying at home.
Yeah. I'm teasing
Except
you.
for in Florida.
Teasing you. Go ahead.
But then in Florida,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Florida.
all those people showed up in
Yeah.
their boats, and
and all the
and the politicians are like,
spring
"Are you
breakers.
crazy?" So they're going to just have it get. They're going to say, "We're getting tired of this. We're just going to shut the place down."
Well, if people don't adhere to what the CDC and everybody else is saying, which is stay home or what your government is, what your local government are the. If you pay attention to all the when the White House comes on and talks to the public every day, and you pay attention to all them, they tell you what to do. And what they said specifically the other day was, listen to your local government. They're telling you what to do because they're following a FEMA chain of command. So they have to report in a chain of command. The local has to report state. State has to report to the region. Then the region then gets directly to D.C. Central. So whatever your local government is telling you to do is literally now what FEMA is telling you from the White House, the whole group. So that's what you need to be paying attention to. The local government tells you to stay away from this, stay away from that. They tell you to do this, you need to do that. And then that's it. If you just do that, then that will hopefully solve the problem. That's what they're saying. We won't have
martial law.
We won't have martial law. But if everyone wants to fuck around and go around and do everything, and literally, I mean, I go out and fly, I'm away. But we don't have an ordinance here to say stay home or anything to that effect yet. So we do. But we do we keep our social distancing. We only go with literally 1 or 2 people, and that's it. We don't gather like we normally do with 10 people or more at all. Everybody's kind of agreed that we're just going to stay subset groups, little small ones, until everything dies down. And then we'll, we get the green light, we'll go back. But we're paying attention. That's what you got to do. Hold on, what is Loco saying? Yeah. Bella ain't y'all in Texas? Oh, Bella. Okay. All right. I can't read Rob Garland. What are you saying? You threw me a curveball, Brian. What'd you say? Oh, anyways, I think we're gonna also get Rotor Ranch back on. What train of thought was what, Marty? What were we talking about? This is where I'm missing.
He was playing with dogs.
Rotor Ranch already. Missing him too. It's yin by yang. It's only yin.
Talking about the dogs.
Talking about the dogs. Marty, how do you walk this dog that we have here right now, the shop dog?
He pretty much stays close and does his thing in the same areas, and I do my due diligence.
I thought it was a she.
It's a she. We've gone over this like a million fucking times. Marty's old man.
It's not my dog. I'm dog sitting.
It's gonna be an excuse.
Let's call it he.
It's a she, and then no one knows her name except we know her name, but no one in this family here, your family,
nobody
say the name right. So, her name is Katniss, not like Katniss, like an N-U-S.
Like one family member calls her. My wife calls her
like Hunger Games.
Ketchup.
Katniss?
Yeah. One of them. One of my wife calls her Ketchup.
Ketchup.
No.
And what is Miss Edna?
Edna calls them Lily or something like that.
She just calls whatever. Yeah. Whatever comes to her mind. Rebecca. Sorry.
I call them. Hey, come on.
Yeah, and then Marty just
come on.
Identifies the dog as a male.
She is a great dog. She is just.
Marty's self-identifying for it. It's male now.
She's a good dog.
Oh, she's the best, man. She's awesome. She's gone to a couple events. She's been to CFL. Yeah. She's been to.
Well, I mean, all dogs aren't perfect. Like, it's hard for her to be around other people's dogs. So, I would love to just throw her in the car and.
Would you walk her on a drone? Would you walk her with a drone?
No.
She would smash.
She's actually crazy covert with the drone.
Is she?
There's Mr. Bandito.
Yeah, she'll tear the drone up in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And she's conniving. She's not like most dogs you just throw it up in the air and they're like dumb, like chase the heck out of it and get tired.
Oh yeah.
She sits there and just waits till you get so close, and then she attacks.
Oh, she just pounces on it like a lion.
It. Yeah, she ignores it.
I got you. I feel you.
Then when you start baiting her and getting closer, she just, boom, goes after it.
Yeah, this is a little loud in the ears.
She knows all about it.
So what were the other things you want to talk about? Because actually we need to go to commercial real quick because that's what we need to do now. Well, we have a format we follow. No. When we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about the videos that Marty has selected for us to watch. And you have more news, or is the videos the news? Marty?
That's pretty much it.
Yeah? Well, you still had a couple more going. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick 5. We're also going to try to get Rotor Ranch back on. And then we'll finish this segment up with Marty and his Drones in the News. So we'll be back in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. BYOBB 21 and over is a simple requirement. If you don't fit that description, you need to get the hell out of Dodge. Minus Katie. You can stay.
Except for Katie.
Yeah, that was... Miss Benito's on it. She's making sure. Cracking that whip. All right, we'll be back in 5, kids.
think you could tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a dream feel on a cold steel rail, a smile from a veil? Do you think you can tell? Did they get you to trade your heroes for gold? All eyes trees, all air from a cool breeze, cold comfort change. Did you exchange a walk-on part in the war for a lead role in Cage? How I wish you were here. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running over the same old ground. Have we found the same old fear? Wish you were here.
What up, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Drone Hangar.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I was going to sing Welcome Back Kata. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I actually had a Welcome Back Kata lunchbox when I was just a wee little lad back in the old 70s. I actually had one of those, and I loved that lunchbox, and I was the only little kid that had it. Everyone else had Star Wars and Superman, Spider-Man. I had Welcome Back Kata lunchbox. It is probably the only one Mom could afford back then. Anyways, it's probably the truth, but we got everybody here now.
Up your nose.
We got everybody. It's full throttle now here at the Drone Hangar. Thank Christ. Jesus, Allah, whatever. Here we go. The whole gang's here. And yes, give me applause. There we go. What's up, everybody? We got Rotor here. We got Marty over there. We got Brian right here. And Miss Bandito up there. We've got everybody, man. This is awesome. This is rare moments that I want to cherish. That's so nice. It's so nice to see you all.
Brian, you better get that mask on.
Better get over your mask, man. I'm going to sneeze all over you. How's that sound? No. I'm going to lick your microphone. Oh, that sounded bad. That sounded real bad. Sorry. Anyways, as we continue, welcome back. Hope your 5-minute break was great. Remember, it's 21 over to be here at this show right now. All over there is what we call Chatty Cathy. Those are all the adult children that are allowed to stay here. We've actually screened them. We know for a fact. No, I'm kidding. But we also do know that we have Dave, Hogg, and Katie Madskillz Hogg. She's watching and staying up late, so we're trying to keep it somewhat clean. I can't promise anything. Dad said, don't worry. I said, okay. All right. Green light. Anywho's, we're glad they're listening. So we got Rotor on. Rotor, you said you went out to go out and fly, and you said that's why you were late.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, what time's show today? What time's the show on Sunday?
I got caught.
What time?
Hey, I left at 7 o'clock to get home, and then as soon as I got here, dinner got tossed in front of me, and as I'm chomping down dinner, my dad from New York called me. I barely talked to the man, so I got on the phone with him,
Gotcha.
and of course, what the talk of the day is, what's going on in the world. So it took a minute. It definitely took a minute. I'm not going to, in what's going on right now, I'm not going to turn my parents away when they call. So
No, of course not.
I took a minute. I listened to him. I heard his concerns, and unfortunately, my dad, like all of our dads, if your dad is still around, he's getting older, and he's hiding. He's hunkered down. My dad is bugged out in the house, and nobody's
doing
getting
okay?
in or out. So
He's doing all right?
yeah. He's doing
That's what
really
you want to
well,
hear.
so.
You want to hear doing okay, doing what they're told, stay inside. If they're told by their local government to stay inside, then stay inside. So that's pretty much the take of all this stuff I'm trying to get across as we're using our small, minuscule platform, but it may spread. Who knows? And we were talking earlier about your fundraiser that you had on Facebook that you kicked off a little bit earlier in the week and how that went down. You don't have to get into all the specifics, but did it achieve everything? And I mean, you can give all the information if you want or not. It's up to you. This is your private business.
Yeah, it's keeping me afloat. So when I moved back here from Texas, as everybody knows, I've been back from Florida to Texas. I was supposed to start a job right away that Monday, but I got here on the heels of the pandemic, and it got pushed. I was literally driving into work Monday, and they texted me and said the job had got pushed off indefinitely. So I had at that point, I had no idea when it was going to go. So I kicked off this little fundraiser because me and my wife, we had like $80 in our hand. It was like, what are we going to do? And I had the money invested in the stickers. Really, all I was looking forward to was to get the money back out of the stickers and make everybody happy. But what I got
show the stickers again, so the guys can see can show some of the stickers, because when we did the interview that's coming up with Katie Madskillz and her dad Dave, they got to see the stickers. So they're the stickers. So there was the fundraiser that he was doing, and people were donating, which was great. This shows how good the community can really be. And the community is good at large. The community is very good. They do step up,
It's awesome.
and I think it's really good. So it's good to see every time when it's genuinely needed that this group within themselves seem to help out each other the best they can. And it seemed that it's helped you, right, man? You said it's gotten you to the goal that you wanted to achieve, right?
My level of thanks is beyond the capacity of words right now. The dozen or so, maybe more people that have helped me out and made a little donation, and we'll be getting stickers this week. They're going in the mail tomorrow. Blew me away. You know how everybody knows I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, right?
Right.
So Spider-Man has a saying, there's a hero in all of us. Well, I've got a bunch of heroes out there right now. You guys saved my ass big time.
Yeah.
I can't even tell you. I mean, I will not have gas to get to work next week. Never mind food. Never mind anything else. I mean, I could have run a bunch of my shit up to the pawn shop or try to sell anything, but that's not happening right now. I mean,
thank you to all you that did help out Rotor Ranch. I mean, seriously, that shows what the
you guys
group's like.
pulled me by my bootstraps out of the gutter in like 24 hours. So I just ate dinner. I ate dinner tonight, and it was...
Got to play the A-Team song, brother, for all those guys and gals.
It was brought to you by my friends and family in the FPV community. I would have not eaten dinner tonight if it wasn't for y'all. So I don't even know how to say thank you enough. I really don't.
I think you
really
did.
don't. We have an amazing group of people that do this around us. whether we're competitive Monday through Friday and we want to talk smack to each other Wednesday through Thursday, at the end of the day, we're a community, we're people, and some of the finest quality people I've ever met in my entire life. So I'm very proud. I've been taken back a lot this week, and it's a humbling experience, if nothing else, to reach a point like that where you've got to throw out a lifeline.
Yeah,
And
it's one of those I'll love you moments.
Battled with it.
You're like, I'll
I
love
battled
Way to go.
with it. And,
Go ahead, brother.
yeah. So I
We love
battled
you,
with.
Russell.
Thank you.
What's that?
Thank you. No, I was
We
just.
love you.
Yeah.
I heard Belinda, but I can't. Then I hear Rotor. What'd you say, Belinda?
I said we love you, Russell.
Yeah, man, we love you, man. That's why we did what we did, man. That's why everyone pulled together what they could and provided what they could for you. You are the Bob Ross of wings, so I mean, got to keep that. Got to keep that alive, man. Can't let that die. You've got a reputation to uphold from now on. I'm serious.
For the sentimental lovey-dovey stuff, guys,
Hey, you're the one that's taking us down Sappy Road, bro, not us.
I'm pulling myself out, but in the end,
Come back to the P-Wave.
and this community was global. Let me tell you, the people that came to my aid
Yeah, man.
was not just in the United States, so it was a global thing, and that blew me away. And enough of that. Well,
It's good.
But
You
in
got
the-
to. Yep.
in the next thought, we need this because it is the power of positivity that are going to keep us all sane and keep us all going right now.
Exactly.
So I love the
Exactly.
fact that there is so much positive stuff going on in the community, and that the negativity of the last 4 days is dying off. And I'm not seeing it so much on my feed anymore, which is great because it was really on top of sitting here and being told, like, you have no job and you got no money, and you're watching this apocalyptic feed on Facebook. Facebook should be ashamed of themselves.
Yeah.
Facebook should be ashamed of themselves. But I got out today. I got some flying done. I got to hang out with my good friend Matt down here in Florida. And
Yeah, Matt was at
I go
CFO.
back to... Yeah. So we got to mate in his new Nano Drac in some really high winds, but it flew great. And we threw a couple spec wings around and got bounced around and kicked around the wind a little bit, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, we flew some stuff today, man, and some stuff yesterday. This weekend was good flying for me, man. Good
I
stuff.
seen that.
Yeah. If you're in part of the drone hangar, you've got special privileges to go in there and see some videos that normally I won't post at all, and those won't stay up, by the way. So just letting you know, it's the goods, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
It's the fun stuff, man. It was spectacular. What do you say, Marty? When you put it in the oven, wait, it was so awesome. It was four flights.
What do you say?
I'm trying to figure it out. I'm speechless how awesome it was today. Today was really cool, man. So
Supercalifragilistic.
the flying that we did was great. So I'll post a video at some point
It
a little
was
later on
good.
that one. You were there yesterday
and the clouds were just amazing.
Yeah, man, there was so mad, and especially in this time is what I'm getting at. This like right,
Yeah.
Rotor was saying that can kind of lead to a little bit of air therapy right there. Hashtag air therapy.
Yep.
That's what you need right now. If you're in the FPV community and you fly drones, at least for me, FPVing has always been a form of therapy. And you coined the phrase, Brosa, which was air therapy. When you said it one time, I think we were going, I don't know what we were doing, but you told me about it. I was like, fuck yeah, man, that's exactly what it is. It's air therapy. You go out and you get some time to chill and get your mindset and regroup, and especially now's where you really need it. And those runs that we did this weekend, Michael Scott Rue and I, those were the flights that were needed, man. Just a little breath of fresh air, some majestic, cool stuff. Like put everything in scale and like regroup my mind a little bit. That's what it does. I know other pilots, top pilots, do the same damn thing. Like they use FPV as a form of therapy, man. It really is. It really helps out a lot of people.
Yep.
Droning isn't bad. Droning is awesome. There you go. And Belinda crashed. Marty, where's all your lights, man? You're gone. All I see is nothing.
You got my LEDs back here.
Yeah, but I can barely see your eyes.
Your hat.
Oh, I'm laying back.
Yeah.
He's laying back. Were you the one that was sighing just a minute ago? You like huffing?
I'm laid back.
He's
Yeah.
laid back. Money on his mind. Mind on his money.
Got my mind
Something like
on
that.
my money on my mind.
Let's see. Do we want to go to the interview that we did this weekend or this past week?
Absolutely.
So we had a wonderful opportunity to. We showed them last weekend, right? We showed their video, right? And Rotor, you came up with plan of, hey, we should get an interview with them, and so we did. We reached out to Dave. I think it's Dave FPV on YouTube.
Yep.
Which is David Hogg and then his daughter Katie Hogg. And we watched her video. Katie has a spec wing, and she did a video, and her dad posted it, and blah blah blah. And she has all this information. We're gonna give it to you here in a minute because we did an interview with them. So it was Rotor's idea. We followed through. We worked together as a gang here, and that was pretty good. And it was fun. But we have a little snippet, about a minute and a half, before I play the actual interview, because it's pre-recorded, of what went down. So remember all what went down, kids? Belinda, you weren't here, and Brian, you weren't here, but the rest of us do remember. And I know Dave is probably laughing, and little Katie's probably giggling too. I'm sure she is, about what happened. We had a great 45-minute interview, right? Is that how long it was?
Yeah.
45 minutes?
Yeah, about 45 minutes.
45. So let me, as I slowly start setting the stage for this, I got to make sure I have it over here in the background, all ready to go. And yes, this is it. Make sure I've got it set over here, bro. So what stood out from you, from the interview, as we go into this, because we're getting ready to start here in just a sec. What stood out from you in the interview? Yeah, what stood out? Yeah.
That little girl had a passion already for flying. That's what stuck out for me. You could see it in her face when we were talking to her. She really enjoyed getting out there and getting on the sticks and flying with her dad.
Yeah, that really stood out too.
That was the most important part to me.
I think I found it. I did. Okay, so here's the first one. I'm going to go ahead and start this. Bear with me, guys, as I go ahead and cue this up. And what's going to happen is we're going to transition over. You know what? I need to take a commercial for this. I hate to do it, but I actually, in order to do this justice, I need to play the commercial so I can do it all right. Because we promised Katie we want to give her a nice show and let her, because she wants to be able to show her friends that she was actually on the show, because her friends need to learn how to start flying some wings. What do you say to that? Yes, I totally agree. Let's bring it. More UK girls need to start flying wings. What says to you, Belinda? Should they go get a wing?
Get you some of that.
Get you some of that.
Yes.
There you go. That's how it's done. So we're going to take 5 so I can cue this up real quick. And we're going to go, when we come back, you're actually going to be seeing us from our interview. Okay? Sounds cool? All right. I think that's the best way to do it, right? All says gang, yes?
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. All right. That's the way we are going to do it. So let me go ahead and transition to 5-minute countdown. When we come back, you'll see the interview. Here we go.
So you think you could tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a dream feel on a cold steel rail, a smile from a veil? Do you think you can tell? Did they get you to drink? Did you
Oh, mother crapper. What's
He's
that?
done this to me.
I've done this before, man. And from the top, here we go. I told you. Oh, mother crapper. What's that?
He's done this to me.
I've done this before, man. All right. Everyone take a quick 5-minute break because we got to do it again. Oh, man. Look at her. She's looking at it. I am recording now, so if you want to insert laughter now, it's coming. Oh, when all else fails, what do you hire? You don't hire the A team. You hire the F team. We forgot to hit record when we were talking to Katie and David for the past however long it's been.
2 hours, 5 minutes.
I told you, hang on. It's going to be a ride. We had fun. So coming up right now is going to be the actual interview, redone in a shorter version for sure. Marty shaking his head, Rotor hanging as he wants to beat himself with that microphone. Katie looked at her dad with a total awe. It was priceless. So I made sure to hit record. So we're going to take a quick 5. We're going to do it all over again. Oh, shit.
Oh, God.
She doesn't believe you.
Recording.
She doesn't
You
believe
will.
you.
Yeah. Didn't hit record. So you got to do it again. This is what happens in showbiz. Sometimes producers suck. That's why they have multiple producers on a show. Unfortunately for this show, there's only one, and that's Shelby. Take 5, because we're going to need it. You can hang in there, Dad. Don't give up. Promise. I told you. Take quick 5. I'm going to hit stop, because we're going to save this one. It's priceless. Actually, I'm going to just queue up.
On. Does
Yes.
it say
What up, everybody? Welcome back to the Drone Hangar. I'm your host, Shelby Vole. And I hopefully have this queued up a little louder. Let's try it a little louder like this. Yes, take 3, 4, whatever it's been. It's been a crazy ride already. We've actually already done this interview, but we're going to do it again because David just brought it up. Practice does make perfect.
Wait.
Oh,
So technically, this is Back to the Future, right? We're going back to the future.
Marty, Marty.
Hang on.
You gotta come with me. It's what happens to your children.
So here it is. We're here with an interview with Katie and her dad, David Hogg, and they are the wing pilots. Well, Katie's the wing pilot. We're gonna cue her up right here. Here she is. And we give her another applause. Say hi, Katie. Act like you've been. There you go. Now she's gonna be a little more chatty. We'll see, right, Dad? You said before she wasn't, but apparently she is.
We warmed her up a little bit.
We got it all ready. So it's what happens here when you do a show, Katie. Things happen. You have your own YouTube channel. Do you want to go ahead and tell us the name of your YouTube channel so everyone can go check you out? If Dad's okay with this, Dad.
Yeah, it's all good.
Dad's okay. All right, we already heard that. Dad said it's all right. He's overseer.
Katie Madskills.
Katie Madskills. I like that. I think it's a pretty awesome name. Dad, is she living up to the MadSkills name?
He's always had mad skills in everything he does.
Oh, hold on. I gotta play one. I'm never ready for this one. We don't use it that much, but he was like, "Oh, she's always had mad skills. Get you some. All this, all day. Get you some." Oh yeah.
He's got mad landing skills.
Mad landing skills. So we watched it earlier. We're gonna watch it again, like we didn't watch it earlier, which is your video.
I haven't seen it at all.
What are you talking about? We watched it. You weren't even. Oh, that's right. You can't see
we
it.
are recording, right?
That is right. We are recording. This is a.
I don't see any video.
We so.
Are you re-recording?
We absolutely glad we all checked. Yes.
There you go. I got the button for you.
Yep, we got it right there. Yes, we are recording, and folks that are watching this right now, you guys are watching on Sunday. We previously recorded this during the week. It's kind of an impromptu thing, and now it's turned into a damn marathon interview. But we're going to go with it anyways, and we're going to do it all over again. So before we start showing your video, Katie, give us a little background of when you started flying. I already know the answers to these questions, but we're going to act like we don't know. We're going to go, ooh, nah. You ready? So when did you start flying?
When I was 7.
There we go. Now we're testing all these school skills in the UK. Where do you live in the UK? Can you be a little more specific, Dad? Dad, we asked earlier, Marty said, do you live by any castles?
Teesside in a place called Wynyard.
Can you spell all that just so we can kind of get an idea of where or what it is? T side?
No bet. You're on your own.
I'm on my own. There we go. Sounds good. All right, that's it. That's enough. All right. So 7 years old, and what did you fly first? I know the answer to this question because we had a plethora of them.
Whoop on this a simulator.
Yep.
On the simulator. We didn't ask it the last time. What simulator, Dad, did you use, David? Do you remember? It's 3 years ago. Hold on, I got music for you, at least for everybody else. Go ahead. What was it?
Is it Freerider? FPV Freerider? It was.
What says you wrote it? Is it Freerider? I think it is Freerider.
Yeah, Freerider. Yeah.
Yeah, Freerider. I think.
Original one. I think they've got Recharge now, but it was the original Freerider.
Okay.
We're waiting for the new wing simulator.
There you go. That thing is awesome. I got to fly it.
She's right on point. She's right on point. She's
Yeah,
after
man.
stuff like we are.
Yeah, she is on point. Check it out. Oh, and Rotor, what do you have in your hand right there? Can you show that real quick, because I like that color. Yeah, Rotor's working on a V3. Isn't that what you flew in your video, Katie?
Yeah. Spec wing.
Which spec wing did you fly?
It's an FPV UK version.
Yeah, there you go. So
they don't make it no more.
They don't make it anymore.
No,
So it's an older spec. So this is the newer spec that we fly over here in the U.S. And what Rotor Ranch has got right there, it's called a right wing. It's made by the company Right Wing, and we call it a right spec, and that's the version 3. So we've gone through 3 versions of this, and that's where we're at right now with it. So that's the one I race. Rotor Ranch, he races with that one as well. And this is a brand new build. So if you guys do Facebook, be sure to tune in. Or this is the future. So this is we're talking to people on Sunday. So go back on Facebook and watch the live broadcast because they stay up for I don't know how many days. Go ahead, Rotor. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I said it's a Dracphone one. It's the LE. It's the limited edition Dracphone.
The limited edition Dracphone. So that's when we talked about that. We'll get that information again from Katie and Dad about the Drac. And he's throwing up a heart there. He's saying he thinks that's pretty cool. We do definitely like the paint scheme. It is really cool, dude.
It's kamikaze, isn't it?
What's that?
It's the kamikaze paint screen.
It reminded me of the Arizona, like, is it the Arizona has a sunset flag like that, Rotor?
Arizona has a sunset flag like that, yep.
Yeah, it looks really cool, and he's got the new Drone Hangar paint scheme going on, which is it's a throwback to Star Wars, basically. That's where all that came from. But anyways, as we sit here and we're talking to Katie, you first flew on a Freerider, and you flew a little quads on that, and then what did you fly for the first time in real life?
A whoop.
A whoop. So it was one of these like little ones like this, like we got right here.
Yeah.
That Marty on the previous version, the good version of this interview, dumped about 15 or 20 of these on my head, and they're all over because Marty's got a plethora of these damn things in this stupid shop. Sometimes I say stupid very lightly. I love this place. It's my sanctuary.
We call it a hair tangler because my brother was flying it and he got it stuck in my hair.
What did you call it? What was it called?
He got stuck in
A
the
hair
hair.
tangler.
A hair tangler. Oh yeah. Getting wrapped up. Rotor, does it get wrapped up in your beard if they do that flying around you like that?
Yeah, that, my beard, my hair.
Yeah, and your hair, man. Your hair's long, dude.
Yeah, I bet you, yeah. I got it in my hat.
Katie, did you get it wrapped up in your hair as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. Sorry.
Mum was not happy.
Mom was not. Mom was not.
That sounds like she had to get the scissors out to get it out.
Yeah, you're right, Rotor. That's what he gave
Moms
us.
don't get happy when the scissors come out and cut Princess's hair.
Nope, cut Princess's hair. And Katie, do you have any brothers or sisters?
A brother called Joe.
Joe, like Joey. We established this earlier. I sound a lot smarter. This is a very clean and abbreviated version of what we had earlier. This last time we were on this one for a while. But anyways, I tried. We're giving you some entertainment. We try, kids. Don't judge us. I know you're over there in the chatty Cathy land talking. But like we said, we get to destination information if I can get it out of my mouth. And the first port of is Katie and her dad talking here about what she's 10 years old, right?
Yeah.
10 years old. And she posted up a video, and we're going to cue that up right now, of her flying a UK version spec wing, is what Dad said.
Yep.
And let's go ahead and cue that up real quick. Hold on. I got it right here. There we go. Look at that. Glad we practiced earlier. That's why we couldn't hear the music in the background, because they changed the audio levels. And we'll get it. Either way, I hope everybody's doing okay while we're watching right now. Katie flying. It even says Katie flying. Thanks, Dad. He wants to make sure that she's getting the recognition.
I didn't want any credits now, so we created our own YouTube channel as well, so they could go and follow her rather than me getting her likes, because she wanted to beat me on subscribers.
Oh, check it out! She's laying down the gauntlet. She wants more.
I like the competitive.
Yeah, she's gonna fit in as a racer, Rotor.
Yeah, she's right in with us, man. She's already got the FPV wing racer mentality. She's gonna beat you to it.
Yep, she's gonna take you down, son. Because I'm not racing this year, remember? So she's coming after you, Rotor. You going down?
Catch me in the field. Catch me in the field.
Catch me in the field. So where is this? We didn't ask on the previous run of this interview. Where were you guys at this location? Is this close to your house?
Yeah, we've got permission from a local farmer to fly. It's like 300 acres, so we've got plenty of space to get out.
Nice.
300 acres. It's nice. Those clouds get really low. Dad, did they get?
Yeah, cloud inversions happen all the time. It's always cloud inverted.
Yeah, it's always cloudy there. I guess so. I don't
Low
know.
fog.
What's that?
It's always low fog.
Low fog always?
Yeah, always. Live really high up.
It looks cool. I would literally be cloud surfing all the time. If clouds were like that, I'd be. You know what I would love to have? I'd love to have a big drac. Take that up there with a vector on it, possibly. If I lived in that location, I don't know. What's the next wing? I don't know. What's the next wing you want to fly? You said this is the UK spec wing. What's the next wing you want to fly?
A drac.
A drac. It's not like Shelby knew or anything. Dad, what says you? Can she fly your drac? Hold on. We got music for this. Oh, he said yes. I was looking down here playing the Jeopardy theme song. Oh, and he's crying.
Oh, he's
But he said yes. He's going to let Katie fly.
Can you imagine
The Big Daddy D. Big Daddy Drac. Why does it? There you go. The Skype's working finally. We're trying. I'm really trying. I'm not kidding. 44 minutes of an interview already went out the crapper because I didn't hit the start record button. But thank you, God, and everything else, I did hit start record. Sorry, I got to make sure. The cussing was supposed to stay to a minimum, adult language. I did really well last one. I hope I can do well this one. Marty keeps looking over here like, what?
No.
What do you mean? Last previous run I did. Or this one am I bad?
It ain't gonna happen.
What do you mean it ain't gonna happen?
It just ain't gonna happen.
Oh, I mean I'm gonna be swearing again like normal? No, I hope not. Because we don't want that. I told you I was gonna keep it G-rated. So Big Daddy Drac. This place is how far from your house? Then is this like right out your door? Katie, is this real like
2 minutes drive, maybe.
2 minutes driving?
We can walk as well. We've got a few spots.
Oh, then you can walk that.
You can walk, yeah.
Yeah, I go out there every day. Are you out there every day flying?
It's weather.
If the weather's good, then we would go out. But
Did you go out today?
It's rubbish weather.
No.
No.
It's windy and cold.
Yeah, it's windy and hot here.
It was
it's like
for a while.
It was 89 or 80 something degrees today,
here.
and lots of miles an hour of wind, which is not good for wings. It's the only bad thing about wings is wind. What's your favorite thing about flying a wing?
Spending time with Dad and
There you go. She wanted to breeze through that one though. Unlike the first run, she was very sincere. I just want to preface that the first run of this interview was really good because her answer to that question was really genuine and heartfelt, and said, "Spending time with my dad," and we were like, "Oh," and it really did. It sounded really nice. She really meant it. So. This one, she's like a professional. She's like, I read the scripts.
For a spin.
Say it again.
I said you got her the keys to the Drac. Now she can take the Drac for a spin.
That's right. What is that, like a Ferris Bueller's Day Off? They take the Ferrari, backpedal the miles. Try to backpedal the miles. That doesn't work. Dad will always know if you take the Drac out. I promise you. He's got a vector in it, so he can keep track of mileage.
You can check the mileage.
You can check the mileage. You can check the flight data recorder. Plus, there'll be this little girl walking down the street with a wing that's about the size of her. People are going to start thinking that she's going to jump on it and start flying it around.
Imagine they're trying to launch it.
Huh?
Trying to launch it.
on my face and all of it.
If she forgot to let go, it would take off with her.
Yeah. But Rotor, what was the advice you gave her the first run of this interview? What does she need to do when she gets hold of that Drac and Dad gives her the controls?
Oh, yeah.
Especially with cloud layer.
I said to you, all right? I said, throttle all the way up, point that sucker at the moon, right? Count to 35, 40 seconds, and when your dad goes, no, whoa, go 1 more second, and then level off, and you're gonna see the most incredible thing you've ever seen.
Yeah, you really are. When you get up there and when you level out, it's super duper cool. It's super. Have you ever done anything like that before? Keep going back to this video that plays after this. I don't know what it is.
Practice with your V3. Get the V3 out. Practice some vertical climb.
Yeah, you can send that. Those clouds are low, man. You can get those up there. You can get that V3 up there, no sweat.
Practice some vertical climbs to get your mind, wrapped around what it feels like to drive the plane straight up in the air. Because when you don't have the horizon line to look at, it's easy for your mind to get disorientated which way the plane, which way it should go, left or right or down or up, and you come out of it a little crooked sometimes.
Dad, we were talking earlier. Did you start her out on a buddy box, or did she just kind of go do it on her own? Give us a little background on that.
She flew a big plane, a 1.3 meter plane, and it had a vector in it, Eagle Tree Vector. So I just put it in 2D, and she was flying it with a screen, and she just flew it line of sight, and I was screaming, "Look at the screen!
Look at the screen! Stop looking down! Look at the screen! Look at the screen! Quit looking up!"
She's like,
some people can do it. So she was LOS in it, is what we say, line of sight. And Katie, you're okay and comfortable with flying line of sight?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a big thing. Do you find it as fun as flying FPV? You don't have to look at Dad for assurance.
She's just got some goggles.
We're starting to get concerned, Dad. Just keeps looking at you for every answer.
We've just bought some goggles, so she put them on for the first time, so she's looking forward to experiencing flying with goggles and stuff like that.
Nice. Yeah.
It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be fun. I think it's I love FPV. What's that?
I said now you're in the windshield. Now you're in the cockpit when you're in those goggles.
Yeah, it's like sitting in the driver's seat of the car. It's the way I describe it to people. It's in the Marty. What says you? What should she be looking forward to?
Flying that track.
I'm going to send you pictures
Perfect
of
timing.
the smash at the floor. She flew it.
Because superimpose her actually like getting like flying away with it like Mary Poppins.
Surfing
It's
them
going to be
clouds.
some of that effect.
Surfing them clouds, doing that power loop.
So, Dad, so you own a Drac. Have you done a lot of long range and whatnot?
Yeah, I've done long range and all the silly things that we're not allowed to do no more. I've done all that, so that's all out the window and gone.
How long have you been in the game, if you will?
Well, I was flying quadcopters like since 2014, 2015 quads, and then moved to planes about 3 years ago.
For me, wings just are that. It's just different. It's just I don't know. Quads do one thing in the drone world, and then wings do another thing.
What were you flying quad wise? Was it a scratch bill?
Yeah, what were you flying?
Scratch builds, yeah.
Not what'd you
5
build?
inch, 5 inch scratch builds, 2 inch, everything. You know what it is. You just have it all, don't you?
Yeah. Oh man, and here is like a museum. Like we've got stuff made out of wood
Blackout.
and aluminum and fiberglass and plastics.
ZMR
and,
250.
golly, man, everything.
It's tape. You got stuff made out of tape.
Literally,
450.
yeah. I'm one. You're gonna learn to love tape. I promise you. You gotta get the good tape though. You gotta get that fiber reinforced packing tape. That is what is going to be your friend.
Sponsor.
I do. I have an adhesive sponsor. Believe it or not, I actually have an adhesive. Starbond Adhesives. Thank you very much. That's shout out to you guys. But I don't have Scotch or 3M.
This interview brought to you by duct tape. The
It's going to Shelby's approved packing tape. That's what it needs to be. AKA also wing fixing tape. Yeah, tape's going to be your friend for sure in this part of the drone world. And glue. So don't forget your Starbond adhesive. Thank you, Starbond Adhesive, for supplying me my glue needs, my adhesive needs, framing my gear. Good plug. Shameless plug. Got to do these things. And that's how I get my wings in the air. Otherwise, I'm going to be paying for a lot of stuff, and I don't want to do all that. I like making videos. Anywho's. Katie, what's your... are you going to fly this weekend, weather permitting?
Yeah.
So to me,
She's
it'd
off
be,
school
yeah.
now. She's got 3-4 months off school, so we can fly every day. If the sun's out, we're out.
3-4 months, yeah.
That attitude. I like that attitude.
You do like that attitude, right? Yeah,
the
get
sun's out, get out.
Yeah. Back in our day, Katie, believe it or not, we played outside all damn day long. Didn't you, Marty?
Oh yeah.
We didn't come home until it was dinner time. Like, come home when it's dark. Remember that? That's what we were told.
Last battery was at sunset.
Yeah, it was like come home when it starts getting dark. That's what our time frames were. It's
With
not like that
LEDs.
anymore. It's different. Different these days. But it's cool that you guys get to do something together as a father and daughter. That's what's really unique, and I think more of that needs to happen in the in the drone world. Like, we all have kids. We act like us, meaning just adults here, act like grown-up kids in a way. You know what I mean? And if you have children, try to get them involved. I have kids. Some of them are completely grown up and have some of their own. And then I have some young ones close to your age, Katie. I have one that's just 2 years older than you. But they don't really have an interest in it. So it's a unique thing that you have with your father. So I would try to make sure you keep cherishing those times. Dad, this is when you have a free set of hands that, instead of buying a set of helping hands, you got a helping hands right there to help you build a frame and do what you need, help you glue stuff together and build stuff. But I think it really is. You can teach her a lot of stuff, which I'm probably assuming that you already have.
Yeah, she likes arts and crafts and building stuff, so I think she's going to pick it up easy.
Yeah.
Wing building is arts and crafts, isn't it? That's what it is.
Yeah, it really is. It's like arts and crafts. It's an art. I mean, it really is. When you start building wings, it is an art. You paint them, and then like Rotor's doing right now, he just finished building part of it. That's an art form, and then he painted it. That's another art. And then now he's got to lam it, and I feel lamination is totally an art form, and so on and so forth. So yeah, if you got a little niche for it and you like doing stuff like that, Katie, think you found your little home here. And you got a lot of crazy, silly people rooting you on and hoping that you keep putting out some more content. And we have some more questions. Rotor, did you remember what you said in the first interview that might be able to bring back to this interview? Because Shelby really dropped the A-bomb on this previous one. So
we know we're gonna work on that. Well, the first power loop video, right? We're gonna start. We know we're going to get on that. We're going to start practicing some power loops and some barrel rolls.
So are you getting excited to do that?
Yeah, and then she said something about making her first crash video. Did you say? Was that what you said, Katie? You can make your first crash video
with a track?
No.
Yes.
Sorry.
No.
It lended itself.
We don't crash Drax on this show.
No. Well, some of us. I have taken some of them out of the sky.
It's true. Well, Mad Max did a number at CFL 2 years ago, but
yeah, that was fun. that was literally ding, 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 and there's Mad Max was letting them know. Anyways, what were you saying, Rotor? I kind of sidetracked us there a little bit.
Power loop.
Yeah, so you're gonna do a power loop, and I was saying in the first interview, best advice I give you is get some altitude, get a lot of altitude, and go up there, and as you point down and you start seeing the ground straight on, then you start putting that throttle back on there and ease on out, and that's how you do a power loop. But it's much better if you use a big drag because it aids in the performance. It won't wobble as much as a spec wing will. Correct, Rotor?
No.
Always says I do that. Always says I do that all the time. You needle and poke until, and yes, sometimes I do. But it's funny. But no, seriously. I'll snooze and sniss. You got to let your daughter fly Big D. Big Daddy Drax is the way to go, man. Get her experience at least a cloud surfer too. Take her up, buddy box that, and go up there and try that out because that's
a mini drac. We'll do mini drac first.
Mini dracs. Mini drac. What says you, Rotor? Where does mini drac fall on your top 5 list of frames?
Probably 5.
5, and
maybe 4. This is my new favorite now. I got my Nano back. Oh my god.
Yeah.
This 28-inch Nano is.
I have to build mine. Mine's down here. As far as me, the Mini Drax sits at number 2 as all-time favorite, if not number 1, because it really is. It's the terror between the spec wing and that. So I mean, it really is.
Yep.
The Mini Drax is an awesome frame, man. If you are willing to let your daughter fly that frame, let her fly that frame. Because that frame you can go long range. Does it have any kind of a vector or anything?
Yeah, it's got vector in it. Yeah, I've got extended wings and boom and all sorts.
Do you have a Big Daddy Drac or just a Mini Drac?
I've got both.
You got both. Yeah, let her fly the Mini Drac then, man. Absolutely. Put the extended booms on there, the extended wings. Do you have the boom kit too?
Yeah, I've got that as well. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Hook her up on that. That's what you want to fly, Katie. That's a lot of fun because you can do a lot of. You can get kind of freestylish and loops and stuff like that, and you can get some range. Dad, are you comfortable with letting her get out there a little bit, as we call grow some legs and get out there?
Just the walk shame's longer, isn't it?
Well, that's why you get a uniscoot, man. That's why I bought one. You can get on a little electric unicycle, little Segway thing, and out you go, and go plow through all that stuff and go and get it. That's why, man, I got it, because forget walking all that distance, man. That is just too much walking.
Yeah, she spotted it in one of your live feeds the other day, and she's like, "Whoa, what's that? I want one of them."
Yeah, I'm definitely not helping your pocketbook, man. I promise you, I'm not here to help you. I never. Disclaimer: don't come on the show. I'm not going to help your pocketbook. It's because I'm going to probably hurt it. Yeah, it's Rotor's got one right there. Look at what he's got right there. Rotor's got the actual skateboard. He's got the one wheel, the one wheel. And then I got the other version, which is a Segway, which you stand on it. Mine's like an old Model T Ford, and Rotor's is more of a current day Lexus.
Somebody was telling me that the newer ones were were really like a lot more, like had a lot more range and power than yours did. Like
oh yeah, man.
Oh, show up the Model T.
Yeah, man. It's like 5 years old, man. It's so old. I run tank on that damn thing. That's how I run my Husky. I stand on that. My fat buns gets on there, and then we just go tool him around, and he runs his little heart out, man. And he keeps going and going and going, and I'm like just standing there, just getting rolled around. I'm like, this works. This is a relationship I can live with. I'm all right with that. Then my wife goes and takes him out, and meanwhile, Tank is like ripping her shoulder and dislocating her shoulder and yanking him all over. It's 'cause he's a Husky. He wants to pull. Anyways, we got sidetracked, but that's the way it rolls here at the Drone Hangar. We're sitting here talking right now with David and Katie Hogg over in the UK, some town, don't know where, over there. And it's not close to any castles, apparently. And that bummed Marty out, so Marty hasn't said much. But Marty does have something on his hat that is courtesy or a little something for Katie to check out later on Sunday. Future Katie, there you go. Hopefully you got to see it. It's on his hat. But we're having fun. We know it's zig and zags. We're getting destination information. Rotor, do you have another question or two from the previous interview? I can't believe we're saying that every damn time. 44 minutes gone down the crapper, I swear. Did you have another question?
What is your favorite style of flying, Katie? Do you like to fly up high, or do you like to fly down?
Fly low.
Fly low?
And why do you like to fly down low? What's the difference for you?
It's more like.
I scream louder.
Scream
Is that what you like to make your dad squeal?
Yeah.
You start giggling?
Woo!
No,
Does he tell you to
pull up, pull up, watch the tree. Meanwhile, she's just over there laughing her little buns off.
Yeah. What else
again,
does he tell you?
do it
Does he tell you
again.
to go slower? Does he go slow down?
How fast is that spec wing go? What do you have on the motor wise there, David, on the back of that thing?
It's the Turnigy training motor, the 2200 on 3S. Oh, shit, on 4S. 4S, so
6.5, 6.4 prop, something like that.
Yes, it had a little giddy up and go.
Yeah, man. Get that low on the deck.
Windy, so you got to have a little bit of
So when
juice in it, so
how low to the ground can you get now, Katie, flying a wing?
how many dad's high? We do it by dad's high, so we fly by dad's high.
Oh, dad's high. Oh, that's kind of interesting. I've never heard it called that before. There's a lot of material there. But I will say that for the grown-up version. you all know it too, and I'm fighting with all that's within me.
So we gotta start. So we're gonna shoot for like half a dad high, right? That's the next
Yeah,
level.
you want a waist level. You want waist high dad. Dad high?
Half of dad high won't be fun when she's coming after me, will it?
This is great.
Just
So
remember, right before you hit him, just say, "I see you."
So you just say, "I love you." That's all you gotta say. I love you. Oh! Right in the old twig and berries.
She was actually spotting for me, so I had my goggles on and I'm flying around, and she was spotting, and she came with a nettle and was tickling my nose with a stinging nettle.
She fits in great.
Get it back.
She fits in
And
great.
she's testing your Jedi skills.
Yes, she's putting your Jedi reflexes to the max test. That's pretty funny. Actually, Katie, that's a good job. We're going to give you an applause on that. Way to get dad. All those chores that he makes you do and homework and all that. Makes you eat your vegetables. This one's, you paying him back. So you tickled his nose with a little twig while he's flying.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that would have drove me absolutely nuts. I would have been like, bleep, beep, beep. I would have been saying all kinds of crazy stuff. It would have drove me crazy, man. I can't handle stuff like that on my nose. It drives me nuts. So you didn't crash, or did you crash, Dad?
No, I got a scabby nose because of it. I don't know if you can see that.
Oh, she like cut you. What's she going up there with like a switchblade? I mean,
It was a stinging nettle.
Stinging nettles. They sting.
They're stinging needles. Stinging.
Net-
The
It's
nettle,
a
stinging nettle.
plant. Yeah.
It's a what?
It's
Stinging
plant.
It's a plant with stinging needles on it. Damn. What kind of chores did you make her do? She hates you. When she says she loves you, she doesn't mean it, man. She's lying. I promise you.
I know why. She says her favorite time to fly is with you. And you got your goggles on. She's popping you in the nose with stinging nettles, and then she's flying your wing. She's got you.
Yeah, I love it.
She's just bully you around the airfield.
Yeah. You know what you should do, Katie? When it's cold and he takes you out flying one day, go do it when it's cold. No snow. That way everything's fine. But say I want to go fly and it's cold, and then make sure he doesn't have a hat, and make sure he'll probably have a hat, but make sure his earlobes are exposed. And when he's flying and just flies by, and then flick his earlobe, doink, just like that. That's all you want to do, and see how his Jedi reflexes handle that wing. We all know that one. Anyways, that was a long stretch. What else? What other questions did you have, Rotor?
I think we covered everything. Did we cover everything?
I don't
think we
know.
covered
Marty, did
everything.
we miss anything from the previous interview?
I think we about covered.
We covered it. Instagram, right? Is that what you said earlier last time,
yeah.
David? We got Instagram. So
We
we're
gotta do the shout out.
what's that?
I said she's got to do the shout out.
You got to do shout outs. Oh yeah, and stickers. Oh, we were talking about that. You said at one point you were willing to race for stickers, which I thought was pretty cool. And you don't need a race for stickers. We got stickers. I got stickers, and Broseph, you got stickers. And we're gonna get he's got some stickers right there. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna send these and some other stuff out to you, Katie. We gotta send it out to Click. Click's gonna have a package, right, David, for you? A box going out?
It's always packages coming to the UK for us.
Is there
Apparently,
another,
David-
is there another spec wing in there for your Katie Madskills?
I think there should
I've
be.
got a super spec on the way. I think it's in the post already. Then there's another box sitting to get filled up with whatever.
The super spec works, Katie.
Yeah,
You
you
No.
can skip the V3 and go straight to Super Spec. You'd be just fine.
I see a pink with a purple fade on a nice super spec.
Put unicorns and whatnot, rainbows on that
Katie
thing.
Madskills and some
Now
flowers
she needs,
on it.
yeah, some. What do you like flowers and stuff like that? Is that your thing or no?
Unicorns.
Cheese.
Unicorns. And
What do you like? Cheese?
Yeah.
You say cheese?
cheese.
Like cheeseburger? Like cheese?
Like a block of cheese, like an apple.
Cheese.
A block of cheese, like a pound of cheddar cheese. I mean,
It eats it like
I'm always
that.
sure I hear myself because I'm about ready to start swearing. I'm about ready to break the rule. Broseph, am I hearing this correctly? You like cheese?
Hey,
All right. That's I love little girlies. I've got 5 of my own, so yeah, sometimes I don't get it, but all right, she loves cheese. We're going to give it to her. She loves cheese. I was trying to come up with a paint scheme or something, and she threw one at me. Like I was like,
hey, well, you know,
oh,
she
cheese.
gets,
I was remember that.
if she gets a light in V3, she could do like a cheddar or Swiss kind of
Yeah,
theme.
she makes Swiss, and then she could put wheels of cheddar, and maybe goat cheese, and maybe some blue cheese. And I don't know, blue cheese crumbles all over that thing. I don't know. We're trying. We're really reaching, but we're trying.
I was going to go with glitter.
Glitter.
Glitter. Oh,
Oh man, did you see that face right there? She was like, "Dad, what are you glitter? What?"
What?
I thought you meant like put
Not on cheese. Not on cheese.
So
no.
Glitter in my cheese, please.
Glitter cheese. So let me rephrase the question because everyone's kind of zigzagged on this question right now. So Kate, if you were going to paint your wing, what colors would you use? Go.
everyone.
Rainbow.
Rainbow.
A rainbow. You paint it rainbow, like a full-on rainbow?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. That sounds cool.
I've seen some of the new hydro dipping, people doing those hydro dips with those spray paint.
Yeah, we've seen that. Didn't Marty do one? Was it Marty that done one?
Marty Booth did one. Marty's actually here in North Carolina. He's been here to the shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marty came out here. He's been here a number. In fact, the wing right behind me, the GYSOT mic might be in the way. It is. Right there, that one.
Yeah, we can see it.
That one right there. Marty built that one for me. It's never going to fly because it was really cool. He put some time and effort to it. So yeah, Marty is really good, man. He's turned into like a master builder, man. He's he's got some talent on. So Marty, I know you usually watch the show. There you go. Get you some. Little shout out for you, brother. He's not too far from here. He comes out here from time to time, flies with me. He's a great guy. And that hydro dipping, maybe you and your dad could figure out how to learn how to hydro dip. What do you think, Broseph? There's plenty of time to do stuff. You got 4 months to live together. You better start learning how to do some stuff. Katie might have to learn how to change brakes and oil, and you might be learning how to do the finer things of tuning on automotive equipment. I think this is now time to do it. I believe what I'd crazy, one of my good friends, said that this actually really is a good time for bonding with your kids and teaching them some life skills, opposed to, at least here in the U.S., let the school system do it for you. It's time for us to do it. But I think hydro would be cool. Like do a rainbow in it, and then dip it, So that spec, super spec that's coming, I think that should be your daughter's frame. Just saying.
No. It's black for.
Wait, what says here us at the hangar? Because our votes matter.
Too. It's a limited edition.
Yeah. So what says us here? Should Katie or Dad have the super spec? We're gonna let Chatty Cathy go ahead and chime in. We're gonna give them a few seconds to go ahead and see their comments, and I'm watching in the future and checking it out and seeing what you guys are saying. Should Katie get the super spec that's coming from Click, or should she get her own V3? I see crying coming on from Dad. That's definitely not. Rotor is displaying, I would assume, his super spec, and right there. Yeah, that's the finer things in life. It's called a super spec. And all right, so now that's plenty of time for Chatty Cathy to vote. What says us here at the Drone Hangar? Should she get the super spec? Says Marty. Yes or no? Oh,
Yeah.
my, hold on. You needed that one. That sounded like you were having a mental one of these, and then you needed one of this. Yeah?
Yeah.
So Marty took a long time. So did I, for that matter, to hit that button. Marty says yes. What says you, Broseph?
Oh, absolutely.
Super spec. I say super spec.
Or the V3. The V3 is a great thing.
V3, you can get a V3, but not super spec. That's mine.
Dad's like seriously hating the fact that he came on the show for multitude of reasons.
You're going to crash my draft.
Gotta remember, I have 5 daughters. I know how this rolls, man. I know how to get there, and it's fun because most of my kids are getting grown. Yeah, it's good. It's a good, I think it's really cool. The 2 year bonding on this you can learn a lot. Dad, you can teach her a lot of skills, a lot of life skills, a lot of life lessons. There's a lot of golden opportunities or balloons of opportunity, as I call them sometimes, that float by in your life, and they don't pass this one up. Spend this quality time, this troubling time, I guess, a little stressful going on around the world, and we're getting some free time with kids. This is definitely a time to bond, and because a lot of time our lives are really, really busy. This is the day in this day and age. So hopefully you learn how to hydro dip, and then you learn how to build, and hopefully maybe there'll be a V3 in there. Hint, hint. Chris, click. Nudge, nudge. Wink, wink. Throws something in there.
Wink, wink. That's what I was about to say. A little nudge, nudge. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
What you think of that?
Come on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Click. Maybe a V3 thrown in there for some good gesture from over here at the Right Wing Nation. That I wear this shirt every damn day. My wife gets sick of me wearing it. I say I got to represent no matter what. 24/7, even when I'm sleeping, I'm wearing one of these damn shirts. So maybe a V3 will be in there. We hope. But there's definitely going to be some stuff in there. We'll definitely get some stickers out to you. But, guys, it's been great. Second time around, I guess better. I don't know. We made it. Get you some. There you go. We love that. Did you have fun? Katie, did you have a good time being on the show?
Was it better the first time or the second time?
Yeah, which is better, the first or the second time on the show? Because you've now been officially twice. There's no wrong answer. You can say neither. You can say, well, you know what? All in all, it was really pretty bad.
The second time, she got to stay up later.
How about the third time? Because I won't be here. That's probably what you wanted to say.
Yeah, what time is it? It's like 10 o'clock.
Yeah, you need to go to bed because you don't really have to go to school tomorrow. So, Dad, there's no curfew.
No school now.
No curfews. What are you talking about, Dad? You stay up until they fall over, and you just kind of move them over and take them to bed. And lay them down. That's kind of how it rolls around.
I'm going to take out the house tonight and go in the garage and fly you around.
Oh, Dad, you know what you should do? You should go get some Night Eagles or whatever the best quality night cams are, and then take her out and let her go see what it is to do some night flying.
Yeah, night flying. That'd be cool.
That's pretty cool stuff, man. It really is. And you can see everything. You know how it goes. Get one of those cams and go out there and do that.
CFL live feed, so we've seen all of that, like fireflies in the sky.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Super cool stuff, man, flying at night with those cams, man. Some of them come out now that are good in the day. But anyways, that's for another story. But we want to say thanks for being on the show. You know, and thanks for being a fan, Katie. I really appreciate you being a fan, and we're now fans of you. So we're looking forward to seeing more content from you, okay? Make sure you, if you want to follow Katie, go to Katie Madskillz on YouTube and Katie Madskillz on Instagram. You can follow her, and I suggest that you go ahead and do that. Follow the new youngin that are coming up in the drone world and support them. And there you go. Thanks again. We think it was awesome. We want to come on the show another time when you post a video.
Yeah.
All right, that sounds good. Well, we'll have her on next time. All right, guys. Thanks again.
Thank you. Thanks.
Yep. Get you some. We'll let you all go. Rotor, don't hang up. Don't hang up, Rotor. We're going to hang up on them. This is the way we roll here at the hangar. You know what? We want you to hang up on yourself. Can you hang up? No, I got it right here. See, that's how bad of a host I am. All right, bye, guys. So that was cool. We're still recording, so don't think you're done yet. We're almost there, though, with this interview. But we got to fade to commercial, so we got to do that part right here, and I got to cue you up, make you look good. And so, what did you think, Broseph, about all that? With talking to Katie and David.
That is freaking awesome.
Yeah, what's
That's what we need. That's what this world needs right now. A nice positive vibe. Positivity is what's gonna get everybody through this negative world we're in right now. This negatively charged crap that we're going through. So that was awesome, man. It was just so cool to see family like that, where he's teaching his daughter to fly, and you can see it in her face how excited she was. She loves it.
Yeah,
she's passionate about it already, and she's just a little one. You know,
I like how
awesome.
she does all the side things that us wing pilots already do with, you know, screwing around with each other and all that nonsense that we do. You know, I think that's cool. She fits in already, man. I think it's awesome. You know? I don't know why I hit that one. I meant to hit this one. Marty, what says you, man? What did you think about that?
I think she's pretty awesome, and I think her dad's pretty excited about having a wing buddy.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's a cool father-daughter bonding.
Exactly.
You know, it could be it could be a son, but it's a cool thing for a parent to have that kind of bonding moments. Because you don't, and I'm telling you, because Marty, you know too, they don't last forever. Meaning they don't stay young forever. They grow up, and they grow up pretty quick.
Forever young.
And then next thing you know, they're not around. You know, and you miss that golden opportunity. And this, you know, some silver lining in this crappy time is that those of us that do have children, you have a little more time to bond with them and do teach them some stuff. You know.
Yeah.
So I think it was really cool. I had a great time. What was the one thing that stood out in your mind about that interview? Don't state the damn obvious, Marty.
No. Well, like we just said, I mean,
yeah.
You know, her relationship with her dad. You know, that's so cool.
Cool. What it says you, Rotor? What stood out to you? One main thing.
Her passion, how excited she was to be talking about flying, and you know, to see that and her comprehension of it too. You know, she understands what she's got and what she's doing. It's awesome. It was really cool.
Well, I think that was one of the biggest for sure, if not the fact that we recorded that first time for 44 minutes and I didn't hit record. So technically all we did was a dry rehearsal. That was the biggest thing that stood out in my mind, in fact, other than the two of them bonding. I swear. I promise you. We really try here at the show to do and give you something. But we actually had a good time, so it was a great interview. So what we're going to do is go ahead and cue the commercial, and then when we come back in 5 minutes, we'll be live the future, right? Is it the future us that we're talking about right now in this time warp of the thing that we're doing right now? I don't know what we're doing. What are you telling us? Is
time warp again.
Back to the future kind of nonsense? We're talking to our future selves? Yeah, we're probably sitting down right now laughing at ourselves like, what idiots. And hopefully we've been talking to Chatty Cathy, and I hope Chatty Cathy, because I will have that up. But I don't know. Are we talking to our future or past?
I think we're talking about the break. We'll see you all when we get back here in 5.
In 5 minutes. We'll be back in 5 minutes, kids.
Back in 5.
All right. We're out. 5 minutes.
I'm out.
We are officially still here, kids. That was the end of the interview. We are going to take a quick 5-minute break, and when we come back, we'll make sure we have figured out that audio feedback. I think it's coming from Brian's crap, as usual. And what was that?
No, it's me bebopping.
It's you bebopping against. It's Marty laying down the lyrics again. That was funny at the end right there, talking to our future selves. We were laughing our asses off. All right, we're going to take a quick 5.
think you could tell heaven from hell, blue skies and pain? Can you tell a dream field on a cold steel rail, a smile from a veil? Do you think you can tell? Did they get you to trade your heroes for gold? Hot ash trees, hot air from a cool breeze, cold covered shade. Did you exchange? Walk on part in the wall for a lead role in a cage. How I wish you were here. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running over the same old ground. Have we found the same old fear? Wish you were here.
Crinkle, crinkle.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Drone Hangar. It's all of us, right? I don't know. Here now, I got it. That was a cool interview. Welcome back to the Drone Hangar. I'm your host, along with Marty. We're your co-hosts of the Drone Hangar, and here's the game. We got Brian right here. We got Beehive Brian. We got Roto Ranch up there. We got Belinda, Miss Bandito over there. We got everybody. We just watched that whole interview with you, and it was fun. It was cool. I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of laughs, especially the ending, man. The ending was great. When we were talking to our future selves and laughing and shit, we were here going. we were literally laughing, going, "Holy shit, that's great!" And I totally forgot about it. I didn't even watch that. I didn't watch it at all until now, so it was really cool. I wanted to.
So totally forgot about it.
Yeah, I like those. I like those little things in life that you can do like that. You can record a video and play it back later for your future self, and it's pretty neat. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of relived a couple cool moments in there. I thought reliving that whole moment of the bonding and everything, that we were talking about. So I was going to ask you, Belinda, this is the first time you got to see it and hear it. Did you check it all out, or did you hear it all?
Yes.
Yeah. So what stood out for you? Because we asked everybody already, and you saw that in the interview. What stood out to you in the interview? Oh, we're gonna give her. Oh,
passion.
there's no music. What's going on?
You know, and then she has just the bonding she has with her dad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I totally
Beautiful.
agree. And nothing. You didn't. You guys still are overlooking the obvious, which is the 44 minutes we shit down the toilet
Forgot all
on that
about
one. Because that was the priceless part, man.
it. Forgot all
That
about
was
it.
literally the gotta have a drone hangar moment. That was definitely one of them. It was really cool though. But speaking of which, since we're still on the topic of Katie and her dad, Dad said she's gonna fly his drag, right? He's gonna fly. She's gonna let. I can't even say it right. How do we say it? She's gonna fly his drag and his spec wing, right? In mini drag.
Yep.
And then he's gonna give her the spec, super spec, right? Right? So we all decided in the Chatty Cathy land. It said you all to vote. I was the only one that voted. I think me and Ava. So super spec goes to Katie. Thus says all of us here at Drone Hangar. Yes?
Yep. Everybody subscribe now.
Yeah, I subscribed. If you didn't subscribe, Marty, what was the link
I
again?
just up early today.
Katie Madskillz.
Katie Madskills. It's all one word, and it's
All
an
one
S at the
word
end,
with an
not a
S.
Z. Yeah, with an S. And I think we posted it up over there in the Chatty
Yeah,
Cathy land, didn't we?
reply in the chat if you subscribe to Katie or not.
So I saw everybody was chit-chatting while the recording went, and I think it was kind of cool. I actually thought it was pretty neat for us to all kind of sit and watch, and then we already did the shenanigans, and then we were able to talk to you guys in Chatty Cathy land because, again, we wouldn't be here for all you guys showing up each and every week. Even though it's a small group, you guys keep coming back, and it's pretty neat. We get to meet some of you guys when we go to these events, and I met a couple of one. I can't remember your names. You two guys that showed up, and blah, blah, blah. Anyways, I'll start remembering them, I promise. I swear. I try. I'm bad with memory with names. Anyways, what else stood out in the interview? Anybody? Anything? I know it's coming. I got a video right around the corner. I want to show everybody from.
Come on with it.
Yeah, come on with it. Everyone's dragging it down the street.
Let's
I
see
guess.
it. Let's
All
see
right,
that
all right. I'm waiting for Brian and his. Where's the soundboard, man? I'm having to do my own sound.
Yes, you are.
I don't even see Brian.
Right.
I don't even see him anymore.
Brian says, "Yes, you are." So there you go. You're pulling them all out. It says, "I quit. I'm not doing anything. You don't pay me enough."
And I told you I pulled my cord out whenever the sound was feedbacking.
Oh, and then that got rid of it?
No, it didn't. It was still going on, but I haven't plugged it back
Oh,
in.
you haven't put it back in yet. We'll plug it back in so we can have some of
It's
that
a lot of
sound.
work.
All right, here we go. It's a lot of work.
We forgot to ask what time it was.
I don't get paid enough.
You don't get paid. That's kind of what I was saying. All right, hold on. I got to cue this up then because I actually wasn't ready on this part right here, which was queuing up the video, which I have ready. Right now we got Katie Madskillz new video. This is her. Which one are we watching there, Brosa?
Yeah.
Do you know?
Hey, Brian, throw a link up to Katie's.
It's the loop.
The loop, right?
This is her first loop video.
I think I watched part of it and then I stopped because you know me. I like to watch get that organic reaction. Let me see.
We're not moderators in this channel, so we can't do that.
You can't do what?
Throw up a link to Maddie's.
I don't know if I can. I'm gonna try. Oh, there it is. I found it. Boom, done. Think you got it? Let me just zoom. Yeah, hold on. Bear with me. Oh, maybe I should have this on me right now because it is really taking me entirely too long to do this. And I try. Yep, I try.
You want a joke?
I don't know. Yeah, let's have a joke. Let's have something more than dead air. It sucks. I hate dead air. All right, so we got the video queued up. All right, here we go. Cool. New video coming right now. Dropped a few hours ago. Katie Madskillz. There we go. Now hit play. I can do that, I promise. And we'll listen to her music and see what's going on. So this is our first power loop.
Good song.
Yep.
So if we've blocked anything out on the video, I apologize. It's just I can't seem to get the overlay right. My spotter is freaking out. Got to read all the subtext. Do I need to pause and rewind so we can listen? Do I need to say all these things? There you go. Get you some. There you go. I like how they're dad and them, or maybe it's just I don't know if she's doing her own song selections. Those are pretty cool.
This run.
I can see her like ready to uncork. Right? Can you see that rotor? You're not being able to see it.
Absolutely. This little girl.
Yeah, dude. She's gonna be getting some for sure, dude. You can just see it. You know what I mean? You see sometimes you can just tell. She's ready to start going inverted, man. She's starting to do. She's ready to start doing some barrel rolls.
Yeah.
She's got to rip it off like a Band-Aid. Take Daddy's super spec wing. Go out there and start getting you some with that thing. Well, she's tearing it up. Look at that. Get you some. She's wanting to get lower. Can you tell? She wants to get lower on the ground.
Yeah. She's pushing it.
She's wanting it too. She's like, I want to do this down lower on the ground. This is right at the end.
Watching our videos. She wants to see the grass and the flowers.
Yeah, it's getting down lower, man. Creates that motion, movement, and you really feel the speed. Yeah, I can tell she's ready to go. She's ready to go inverted, and she's just kind of holding back. You see that, Marty? She's like kind of trying to hold back. Can't tell whether he's agreeing or is he freaking dancing. It's one or the other.
I think she's wrapping her mind around the roll rate on the wing and how it acts.
I think, she's starting to feel it. Like you can tell, like she's starting to feel it.
The way she's flopping it over and the way she's making it roll, like she's getting that. She's working her mind around that roll rate.
Look at that, like the ending. I always like the ending. It's always fun. It's always cool. So you're doing the GYSOT, which is always cool. But anyways, it is. It's really pretty neat for her to see that all the time. It's really cool. That's an applause. Oh, man, my button didn't work. There you go.
Good job.
Do another one of that. Get another applause. Yeah. Get you some. Absolutely. Well, I think that's kind of cool. I'm going to try to lower the music. Music's kind of cool. We're probably going to get copyright slammed, I would imagine. Probably, maybe. You never know. To queue up, let me see if I can transition over here to us. We're going to play that music in the background. Again, if you want to go and see Katie and her MadSkills, then go no further to Katie Madskillz on YouTube. They'll get you there. We'll play her music in the background while we're starting to wrap things up. I got to find my little closing music, though. Hold on. Hold on. What'd you think, guys? Talk to me. Tell me what you thought. That was pretty damn awesome. Yeah, I think it was fantastic. I think she's like right on the edge of about ready to go inverted. Like that's what I think. What's that, Rotor?
I'm a fan.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
Yeah, she's into it big time.
Yeah, and please subscribe. Go check her out. Dad says it's okay. Doing things stupid.
Yeah,
you got us in the gang to answer to. What's that?
Get that little girl out the field. I said, everybody make sure you comment and give her some support.
Absolutely.
It's going to get her out and keep her flying and keep on posting them videos, And
the best thing you can ever do in anything that you love to do in life, whatever it is to pass on your knowledge to the next generation. And you've got to be good stewards to that, to an effect, meaning pass the knowledge down and teach them what it is that makes you want to fly, if that's what you do, and why you love it. And if they show that interest, then nurture that interest and see where it goes. They might do like Katie's doing right here and bonding with her dad. They might not. Yep. You never know, but it'll take them down the path of at least trying something else down the road. Take that away. Take that with you. Don't ever forget about that. So I don't want to get too philosophical or preaching here. You guys could always tell me to shut the hell up from time to time. Or do you do that all the time? Anyways, it's good.
Robert said she's thinking I don't want to show up Dad or he won't let me fly again.
She said what? I got to go cue this up. I got to find out what you were talking about. What'd you say?
I don't want to show up Dad or he won't let me fly again.
Yeah, check her out. She's get you some. No, don't ever stop, man. You push the old man. The old man's go. Look,
yeah.
You
Katie, if he ever does that, you call the Drone Hangar hotline and let us know.
You got a problem with Dad? Look no further. This is the only place you need to go. Right here. DHT. DHT. If you got a problem with Pops, you call me, Shelby, Marty, Belinda, Rotor, Beehive, the Drone Hangar team will come and handle that.
We will face any FPV injustice. We will be there.
The FPV injustice. I love it. All right, hold on, guys. Let me do this one because I know this one will get everybody ready and figuring out what we're getting ready to do, which is when I play this song, you know what that means. We are starting to wrap up the show. It's been fun. I've had a great time. What says you, Marty? Did you have a good time?
Oh, yeah.
What stood out from it? You got 10 seconds left. 9. Okay, that's it. Rotor, what stood out for you? What did you like?
With the gang, just spreading the word of positivity.
Yep. What do you want to say to the crew? What do you want to say to everybody?
I'm just gonna sign off here. We're just telling everybody, stay aware of your surroundings, be smart out there, and just remember, you gotta know when to fold them,
know when to hold them, know when to walk away, know when to run.
Yeah.
I didn't know we were gonna do that.
Man was a legend. So
he was a legend. Kenny Rogers was a legend, especially for our, Marty's generation, Belinda's, ours, growing up. We knew all about it. I remember on the Muppets.
I used to eat it at
the
restaurants.
Muppets. Christ's sake. What says you, Brian? What stood out for you in this whole show? What'd you like?
Getting to see a new pilot.
See a new pilot. I did. I too. I thought it was fantastic. Belinda, anything?
Female pilot.
And a female pilot. Amen to that one. Yeah. I think it's awesome. All right, kids. I had a great time. I'm glad everybody showed up. I'm glad the whole gang made it here this weekend. And be sure to tune in next Sunday. We'll all be here. We'll be alive. Everything's cool. Do what everybody tells you. Everything will be safe. I promise. And go out there and get that ear therapy. Everybody needs it. Till next time, remember what I always say, guys.
Toodles.
Get you some of that. And Brian, smooches, I'm out. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye. Until we see each other again.